ShartimusPrime, ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it, taking bad hits, taking bad shit.
There's the man bun right there on the very top, which, Hey! What's up, you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel Legends action figure review on the Avengers Endgame Armored Thanos Build-A-Figure. I gotta give a big thanks to Joey B for helping make this review possible and helping me get this set right over here. Big thanks, brother. Check out his YouTube channel in the description below, and if you're trying to pick up this set, you can do so at Megalopolis, City of Collectibles. They have an awesome rewards points program over there, as well as their daily deals. Link in the description below. So we have the left arm that comes with Ronin right over here, and then we have the right arm coming with Nighthawk, the right leg comes with Citizen V, and then the left leg comes with Ebony Maw, the torso comes with Living Laser, and then this whole propeller thingy that actually also comes with the Nighthawk figure, I should have mentioned that, and then the head comes with Hercules. So let's get this thing built. Will you take us away, Bumblebee? And first off, what do you think of the Bafart, huh? You guys like my Bafart? Anyway, hashtag Bafart. Alright, will you take us away, Bumblebee? Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and just knock this all over right here, and then we're gonna start with the left leg and get that put together, and then get the right leg, and then the left arm, okay, and then the right arm, and then pop the head on right over there, and just get that right in his hand, and now we have Thanos all built and holding his propeller. I don't know what that thing is called, and I'm excited to see him use it in the Endgame movie. But yeah, this figure over here looks pretty good, man. There's a lot of good stuff to say about the aesthetics of the figure. However, there are things articulation-wise that do bother me about it. I mean, can you see it? Can you see it? Do you not see it? Alright, let's get a closer look at that one accessory, and then we'll take a closer look at Thanos. I think it's kind of weird that we get this propeller thing for a Thanos weapon. I mean, does he need anything else aside from the Infinity Gauntlet? It's kind of weird that he has the Infinity Stones, all 6 of them, and this weapon right over here. So this thing better do some serious damage in Endgame, man. But it looks kind of cool, you know? Looks like it's sculpted well. I don't really have anything to compare it to because I haven't seen the movie yet, so we shall see. So here's a look at the Thanos head sculpt, and it doesn't look too bad. I like the grimacing face. It looks like it's based off of the head sculpt from the first 10 years version right there, and they just added the helmet to it, which is okay with me, you know? I'm assuming he's going to give us this facial expression at some point during Endgame, right? He's supposed to fight somebody. But I really like how the helmet came out, you know? It looks really good. I like this bright gold plastic throughout, so that pleases me, and I like this color right over here. It kind of has this brownish metallic hue to it, so I think that's pretty cool. You can see a lot of sculpted detail right up there, as well as on the side. You can see some little nicks and stuff like that, so I like that. The eyes do look a little bit weird to me. I feel like he has bags under his eyes or something, or they should have painted his pupils in a little bit more, but the gums look really good, so, you know, I think it could have been done just a little bit better, but for the most part, I do like the head sculpt. Then looking at the rest of this armored Thanos, I gotta say, it does look cool. So that I'm very happy about, you know. But at the same time, there are things that upset me about it. So the arm, and then, you know, this is the same Infinity Gauntlet as before. Nice black wash over the bronze color. You can see all the stones right there, look really good. They almost kind of have like a metallic glow to them or something, so I think that's pretty cool. I dig that. Then here's looking at the other side. I really wish we had some kind of way to, like, you know, interchange the forearm over here so that we could have Thanos without the Infinity Gauntlet, but oh well. And then looking on the back of the figure, looks really good right over here. A lot of sculpted detail, a lot of nice paint added to it and everything. Here's looking at the back, we got a Thanos butt, and then we have the Thanos front, a crotch flap right over there, and all the details and stuff in the lower abs. You could lift this up right here. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but I did that earlier by accident, so I thought I'd show it off. And then looking at the legs right over here, they look pretty awesome, man. I love the gold plastic. I think the gold plastic just came out really good, and it doesn't feel like it's super brittle or anything, so that makes me happy. A lot of nice details right over here. So, yeah, it would have been nice to have kind of like a little bit more of a brown wash throughout on it, but I still do like the way it looks. But yeah, he does have peg holes at the bottom of his feet. Then here's a look at the back of the legs and the Thanos butt and the Thanos back one more time. So where this figure loses me a bit is with the articulation. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit bummed out, and we get some wobbly legs right over here too, which bothers me. But anyway, you can move the head up a bit, just that far, and his head will look down. It does shift forward and back like a pile driver a little bit. You get side to side motion, and you do get a good amount of head pivot. Shoulders move outward that far, which is pretty good, and they move down that much. You could rotate forward, rotate back, no bicep swivel. Wish I had a bicep swivel. On the left side, you could bend the elbow in that far, and you get rotation. On the right side, it will bend in a lot more so, but we get this ugly joint right here. I don't like how that looks. It's just this really long joint going all the way down to the middle of his forearm. The left wrist turns side to side and it hinges up and down. On the right side, you get a horizontal movement and it can swivel right here. You get an ab crunch forward that much and an ab crunch back, and zero waist swivel. Oh, that kills me. That's, jeez, that's so frustrating. I want to turn the waist side to side and it will not do so. And plus, it does look a little bit weird. I don't know. It just looks like the hips right over here are extra long. So yeah, that frustrates me a lot. He can kick his legs or his hips outward that far. He'll kick forward that much, back a little bit, upper thigh cut. Double jointed knees, which move pretty good. And then his ankles will move down some. They will not move up at all, so that's frustrating. And you can turn them side to side a little bit over here, but there is absolutely zero ankle pivot on this figure. It does not have any ankle pivot. It will not turn and rock at all, and that is just incredibly frustrating because I want to like this figure so much and I've been so pumped for this figure, but it doesn't have ankle pivot, man. Come on, it's 2019. Give it ankle pivot. Now, to measure out this armored Thanos figure, you could see that he's standing at about 8.5 inches tall. And for an MCU Thanos size comparison, we have the first 10 years Thanos figure and the Thanos Build-A-Figure, which came out before the movie was released, kind of like this armored Thanos, which is making me think that we're going to get a second armored Thanos, which I think those of us who had spent money on this one should get a discounted second Thanos, right? I'm curious to know what you guys think. Do you think Hasbro is going to give us a second armored Thanos eventually? And if you want to do some head swapping, you can go ahead and take this off, and let's get a different first 10 years Thanos head sculpt on here, and that fits on there perfectly fine. So if you want to do some head swapping for your Thanos, that works out pretty well. Like I said, the figure does look cool, you know? It's just, oh, the articulation. And if you wanted to swap the hands from the Infinity Gauntlets, you could do that too. And if you're curious if you could put the previous Build-A-Figure Thanos legs or the first 10 years Thanos legs on this armored Thanos Build-A-Figure, you can do that. I forgot to do it at home. Photo courtesy of JC. Thank you so much, JC. And then for another Thanos comparison, we have our MCU version next to a comic book version, which was the Walmart exclusive. And then here's armored Thanos next to the SH Figuarts Avengers Infinity War Hulk figure. And I think these scale okay. I don't know. The Thanos does look a little on the tall side compared to Hulk. I would like to see Hulk just a little bit taller over here. But I still had a great time posing these two figures around fighting each other. And then here's armored Thanos next to the Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Gladiator Hulk from Thor Ragnarok. And I want to show these off side by side over here. And I think that does look a little bit better. I would love to see Hasbro make a Hulk figure based off of this. And then here's Thanos next to the Black Order figures that I currently have. I will be getting the Corvus Glaive and Loki set soon. But we have Proxima Midnight, Ebony Maw, and Cull Obsidian. And here's Thanos next to this whole Avengers Endgame armored Thanos Build-A-Figure wave. And I gotta say, this is actually a pretty cool wave. At first, I was a bit speculative, especially with some of the reused parts. You know, we get two Bucky Cap figures in this wave over here, but really, I don't think it's a bad wave at all. And to rank these, I'm gonna start at the bottom over here with Nighthawk. Nighthawk is at the bottom of my list. Then Citizen V, and then the Endgame Captain America. As ridiculous as that sounds, I did have fun with this figure. And then I'm giving it to Ronin, and then the Living Laser figure, and then I'm gonna give it to Thanos, and I really wish the Thanos was way up higher on the list. And then above Thanos is Hercules, and then at the very top I'm giving it to Ebony Maw. Even though I had some QC issues with it, I really love that Ebony Maw figure right there. So I'm curious to know what your guys' list is for this wave. Please leave a comment below letting me know, and what do you think of my list? You know, it was really hard to figure this out, and it's kind of weird that I do have Living Laser above Ronin over here. But the fact of the matter is I did have more fun posing Living Laser around than I did with the Ronin figure. And then here's the armored Thanos Build-A-Figure next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Big Time Classic Spider-Man. Wow, you look cool and everything, but I'm gonna just leave that there for you. So yeah, you can tell I'm pretty disappointed in this figure, even though there are still things that I do like about it. Just looking at it, fairly vanilla posed like this, it doesn't look too awful, but man, I'm very frustrated that this figure does not have a waist joint or ankle pivot, and it really looked like it was supposed to have ankle pivot too, and it's just not there, man, and it really frustrates me quite a bit. I want to like this figure, but I'm not happy about it, and it still made the number 3 spot from the wave, just because I think it looks cool, and I love Thanos. But yeah, for the price point, I don't know, of a whole wave of Marvel Legends, I'm giving this figure a Sun rating of...
I'll wait for the Black Friday sale.
Because I really think if you're going to pick up this figure just for this Build-A-Figure right here, I think you're going to be very disappointed, so I don't think that's a good reason to get this whole set. However, if there's a lot of figures from this wave that you like, but still it doesn't really warrant the disappointment of this Build-A-Figure. So yeah, I'm bummed out, man, and I'd like to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments section below. Hit that like button if you like the video. Hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell if you have not already. And big thanks to all the patrons that support this YouTube channel. I really do appreciate it. If you're interested, link is down below. If you want to see the latest in Marvel news, you can find it all over at marvelousnews.com. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and Stardust. Links below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace!
Posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures every day. I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, it's okay.
That's crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.
Your face, I said my shot, your face, I said my shot, your